feed dogs are what move your fabric forward when you're sewing on a sewing machine. So let me show you what the feed dogs do and how they move the fabric. So let's go back to the machine. We have stripped, and here you can see. So let's come back to this machine that has everything taken off. So here are the feed dogs. These feed dogs are set. If I make sure the take up lever is at its highest point, that means the machine is at its resting position. There is no stitch being formed. When I move this thread down, so when the needle comes down to catch the bobbin thread, a stitch will form, and then these feed dogs will shift the fabric back to allow the next stitch to form. So come all the way down, a stitch is formed. The feed dogs then lift the fabric up and they move it back, ready for the needle to come back down and pierce into the fabric, grab the bobbin thread and then come out of the way. So the feed dogs are now lifting the fabric up, moving it back, ready to catch the next stitch. And then when it catches the bobbin thread, it forms that stitch. The feed dogs lift up, move the fabric back, ready to pierce in the fabric for the next stitch. So I can show you that if I put the needle plate on there. So we won't see the action of the thread being caught on the hook below, but you certainly will see the feed dogs moving. So back at home, so we're back at rest position. So turn the hand wheel, so the fabric is pierced now by the needle. The feed dogs disappear beneath, so they're not in contact with the fabric. They've caught the stitch, they come out, the bobbin thread's caught, the feed dogs emerge, so they come back up, they move the fabric back, ready for the needle to go into the fabric again, and they move down. So the feed dogs move down with the needle and the whole process starts all over again. So the bobbin thread gets caught, catches the thread underneath, forms a stitch, and the feed dogs move the fabric back. Okay, so we've got the thread in the machine. The machine is set to its resting position. The needle goes in, catches the bobbin thread, and as it goes up, the fabric is lifted, it gets pushed to the back, and the needle comes down to catch the bobbin thread to form the next stitch. And as that goes up, the feed dogs will lift up the fabric, move it back, ready for the thread to catch the next stitch. And it continues on like that.